Hello everyone, my name is Katrin Häuser and I am here together with Thiago and with Kirsten. You want to give a little wave? The three of us run a kind of retreat program, it is now, together called Awakening Resiliency. And this started actually as an online program during the pandemic where we felt there was a need to support people with all of the overwhelm and everything that was coming up and the unknown going through a pandemic. But the three of us loved working so much, and now that we can all be in person for the last 3 years now, actually already, this has turned into an in-person annual retreat, which we run here in Portugal. And we wanted to take a moment to speak to why the three of us love working together so much. So I'm going to call you out. Kirsten, your reason, top reason, number one. why are we doing this?
It's fun. I mean, that's the first thing that came to my mind when we were starting to talk about these questions. And I was like, why do I do this? Why do I keep, continue to do this with these amazing people? And it's fun, ultimately. But also it really fuels my fire for growth because there's such a diversity of practices between us that it really enriches my own learning and growth and working alongside people. And I really just have so much gratitude around that. And so I keep coming back.
I love the fun factor. And I've always, right from the start of being like a yoga teacher and facilitator, I've loved collaborating with people. Because being a teacher can actually feel quite lonely. You have to sort of plan everything by yourself and come up with all the ideas by yourself. And so it's always felt really nourishing and fun to bring some people together and create something together. And always sort of opening up a whole other potential through that. And then over the years, sometimes those collaborations also are not really the greatest fit and they don't work out so well. But I think over the years, I got a lot better at really picking like my good people around me and just absolutely love working with both of you. So, yeah. Thiago, how about you?
Yeah. I was just thinking here like two things. Two things that I really love. It's to teach. So I'm fortunate that I can teach for a couple of years already now. And one of the things that I keep on doing because I also love it is to learn, and the two come together really, like the learning and the teaching, and to be able to participate in some programs that I'm not just doing the programs for myself, that I do some. To do in collaboration with some other people like you two. It's that in the same moment, so in the same weekend or in the same week or whatever, depending on the schedule that we have. I have both things, so I have the opportunity to share my stuff, but I also have the opportunity to listen to you and to learn also. And so combining these two factors in the same moment, in the same momentum, let's say, for me it's fantastic, and we always have, like, of course, great fun. It gave us, or it gave me, the opportunity to meet already some amazing people along the way, and so it's I'm always thumbs up to participate in this work that we've been doing together. So it's great. It's been since 2020 now already, I guess, and that's what motivates me to keep on going and coming. So thank you for having me also.
So it seems like all three of us enjoy learning from each other. And I guess one of the factors actually in this particular collaboration is that we're coming from really quite different backgrounds. So it might not even be an obvious collaboration, I guess. But one thing that was really key for me is that we all have very much the same idea about holding space. And if that is the case, and you then come together and you hold space together, that just allows for so much more space, and that's incredible. And that's, I think, why our collaboration works so well, in that when we do come together and hold these retreats, people are really invited and held to go so much deeper and to really explore more freely and Yeah, so I think in that sense, the combination between the three of us couldn't be literally any better.
Like we all have different ways of saying things from our different backgrounds, and these different ways of saying the same thing, let's say, it enriched the end, you know, the final result. And of course, that the way that I can speak, it can resonate with some people. The way you speak and your message can resonate with some other people, and the way Kirsten says her things. And at the end, when we combine everything, I think the final result, well, so far it's been great. We've seen in ourselves also, but also in the people that come and join our programs.
Yeah, and I, really thinking about this, and besides just the organicness of it and how it came about, I really feel there's this deep mutual respect between all of us and everything that we collaborate on. And it presents itself in so many different ways. For me, it presents itself from support from both of you, the openness that we have during these retreats, and the exploration of topics and techniques that we each bring in, but also we sort of, like we're talking about, kind of learn from each other as well. And it's actually turned into a genuine friendship, which I think is a really beautiful place to work from. And so I really wanted to highlight that as well, because it's such an amazing place to come into and step into a space, especially a retreat space, with working with your friends. And so I really appreciate that as well.
I think that's what keeps us together.
Yeah, I love you bringing up that deep respect for each other, which I also believe it makes us listen to each other, and even though we come from different backgrounds and different modalities, we say things differently, right? Tiago also already said that, and we might even literally say the opposite. And that is what enriches the whole thing, and we feed off each other, and we respect that somebody has a different take on things. And it might actually not be saying the opposite, but it's maybe just that different angle on the same thing. And so the whole thing becomes richer and richer, and we can go deeper and deeper in the way that we feed off each other. Because one of the things that very easily can happen as a teacher and facilitator, when you do something for a long time, which all three of us have been, it's quite easy for us to actually go on autopilot. Let's admit it. You know, we could just, if we wanted to, teach a lot of the things that we teach with our eyes closed. But as soon as you come together and you have to listen to the next person, it makes us show up, because we've got to, because we need to respond to what everybody else says, and then hold space for that, and then grow further from that. And I think that makes all three of us better teachers in the process. Yeah. So clearly the three of us are enjoying it. Our retreats tend to happen every year, and the details are always on our website. So get in touch, reach out, join us in Portugal, and also maybe other locations. We've got some plans to go to Turkey, so keep an eye out, stay tuned.